another video, and in this video I'll be teaching you how to set up free Facebook scheduling. So obviously the first thing we need to do is go to Facebook. Now you're going to need a business page for this, so that's where we're going to start from. So if you've been following this series of videos, I am teaching you how to actually set up your business tools from scratch. We're working with a business known as For Everything Copy. So if you want to see the other videos, you can check them out. I'm going to create a playlist with all of them so that you can watch them one after the other, and I'll put it in the description box below, so be sure to check them out if you don't know where we're coming from, and you can see some other tutorials that will be helpful for you. Now let's get started. So the name of the business is For Everything Copy. And what we're going to do today is we're going to create a Facebook page so that we can actually create a Facebook scheduler for free without using any external software. So here we go. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is hit the create button, and we're going to choose page because that's what we want to do. And I'm going to choose the business or brand option. And the name of my page is going to be For Everything Copy. And the category, let me see if there's a copywriting. Awesome, copywriting service. So the address, I'm just going to go with this. I'm just going to say do not show. Due to an error with my recording software, it kind of cut out the part where I actually started setting up the booking button. So I'm just going to do that all over again. So let me delete the button that is already created, and it will start from scratch. So what happens is, once you create your page, you will be taken to this interface you see right here. You see there's no logo or cover image here, or I've not done anything with the page. So the first thing you do is just click here to add a button to get people to sign up, and then what you choose is the book with you button, and then you choose book now. Then you click next, and you can choose either link to website or appointments on Facebook. So if you have a link on your website that you want people to schedule through, then you can put that link here. But in our case, we'll be using the appointment on Facebook button, and then you hit start setup. You hit next, and then you can start setting it up. So that's when it takes you to the walkthrough. You choose the days and the times. You can adjust your time. So if you want to have breaks, for instance, Tuesdays to Fridays, I just put 9 to 5. But on Monday, if you want to have a break between 1 and 2, you can split it up like this, and you can have as many breaks as you want. Then you hit the next button, and then you start choosing the remaining customization options that you get before you finish the tutorial. So continue in the next part. I unplugged my mic there, so let's continue. So you can choose to have your appointment approval to be manual or automatic. I'm just going to leave it as automatic, and you can choose how far people how soon people can book. So what's the soonest people can book? I like to leave it at 4 hours. If you want to find out why, watch my video on how to book with Calendly. Now you can sync to Google Calendar. That's really important. I like to advise people to use their Google Calendar to manage their entire lives. That way you can have all your events in one place, and you will not have the issue of double booking. So I'm going to say yes to that, and it's going to ask me to link my Google Calendar. So we're going to add our account. So it's called For Everything Copy, and I hope that's the password. Yes, that's the password. So it's going to link it to your Facebook account, and there we go, it's linked. So what do you want? Where do you want things to sync? How do you want things to sync rather? So appointment booked on your page will show on your Google Calendar automatically, and then if you have an event for a specific time slot on your Google Calendar, it will not show as available on Facebook. So I'm just going to select both of these because they're important. And how do you want times to display? Do you want it in increments of 30 minutes, 15 minutes or 60 minutes. I like 30 minutes because it's more realistic. So we're going to hit next, and then we wait. Great. Now what you can do is to list your services that people can book. So I'm going to add a service right here. We can call this free copy consult. At a price, it's free, and description, we will be chatting on a free 20-minute discovery call so I can get to know you and your business needs better. My T just got lost there. Okay, you and your business better. Just simple. The appointment duration can be 30 minutes, and you can block an extra, say, 30 minutes in order to have time for yourself. So I like images, so we're going to add an image. So let me select a file from my computer. I have, where is it? So I can find, this is a good photo. Here we go, uploading. There we go. I'm going to use this photo because it's going to be a calm discussion that we're going to have. Now that we have done this, we hit save, and now we have this free copy consult, and people can actually see this. So we're going to click done. You can actually have as many. Now this is better than the free version of Calendly because you can have multiple services that people can book you, and you can add a price and all of that stuff. So I'm going to hit done, and we're going to wait for it so that you can see what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So if you don't have any, you can add a test appointment. So let's add a test appointment to see how it will look like. So see free copy consult, July 18th, no phone number, no notes, just create appointment. So this is how it will look like, and it will also show up on your calendar. So let's go check our Gmail calendar here for everything, copy@gmail.com, and we should be able to see that. So you see the appointment on Facebook has added itself, and any appointment that comes from Facebook will show up as a purple one. So you see, is that purple? Am I seeing clearly? All right, this is it. It's actually green. Lord Jesus, this is what it looks like, and you can see it's added to your calendar, so you'll be able to receive notifications for it. So let's go back to our page right here. So somebody wants to book, they just hit the book now button. So let me see how I can view my page as not myself or something along those lines. Okay, well, the page is not published yet, I think. So because of that, I can't tell you, but that's basically how it will be. And what it will happen, you can test the button. Great. So this is what people see: free copy consult for 30 minutes, and they see all the available times for Thursday the 18th. And if they select a time, it will ask them to put their phone number, their appointment notes. The only downside is I don't think you can collect people's email addresses, but the thing is, because they're using their Facebook accounts to book the call, it's actually a plus side because you get to see their name, their face, and you can actually go and stalk their profile to learn a bit about them before you go on the call. And you can just say none, and then you say book now. So it will send all of it to them, and voila, that's it. So that's how you can get free scheduling on your Facebook page. You don't need Calendly, you don't need Acuity, but if you just wanted that extra pizzazz, I recommend this for people that don't have websites, so that you don't get people snooping around asking you, so where is your website? I would like to book a call. This is on your Facebook page, and it still looks as professional. I mean, I'm going to be creating logo for this and a brand what they call it, I'm at the cover photo on Canva. I'm going to make tutorials for all of those so that you can see. We will take this page from what it looks like right now to a full-fledged living, breathing page. So I hope that was really helpful. If you want to see my other videos, you can check out the description and the playlist, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.